So, have you ever made a mistake in your life, and have you ever regretted your mistake? Look, if you have made a mistake in your life, then it is normal, because every person in this world makes mistakes, but the best among us are those who learn something from their mistakes and apply it to their lives. Those who regret their mistakes. Those who admit their mistakes and try to correct them. Making mistakes is not wrong, but not making any changes in yourself after making a mistake is wrong. Not doing any regretful things in yourself is wrong. Not changing yourself is wrong. Remember one thing, a person's experience explains his power, and every experience comes from mistakes. Actually, you know why we get disappointed, because we forget that we have to win only once. Our one victory will erase all the history behind. Change yourself. It is not that you are weak. It's not that you don't have more power. To be honest, those who make mistakes are not weak. Those who are weak are those who are afraid after making mistakes. Don't be afraid because this is the beginning of life. There is still a lot left, there is still a lot to do, there is still a lot to see. Will you accept defeat so easily? Will you lose so easily? Remember, one mistake does not have the power to destroy your life. Every mistake is a message for you, a message to correct yourself, to find your own shortcomings. You may forget that behind every successful person there is a history of many failures. The more successful someone is in this world, the deeper his history, the more his history is full of failures, because these failures have taught him how to be successful. You may have heard a line that, if you want to learn something in life, if you want to succeed in life, then read the stories of failure, and if you want to do something in life, then start. Don't be afraid. Believe me, no person in this world is perfect from the beginning. His little effort every day, little by little, makes him perfect. Changes him, increases his experience. That experience plays the biggest role in his success. So remember that nothing in the world happens at all. It doesn't happen in a day, it doesn't happen in a week, it will take time, maybe it will take a little longer, but it will definitely happen. Hardworking people have never been disappointed in the world, and they will never be. Try with your mind, your brain, your body. Change yourself, learn from your mistakes, and accept your shortcomings, your weaknesses. Work hard in life, after doing as much as you feel like you can't do more than this. After doing as much as you can, your failures will give you relief. After doing as much as you can complain to the Creator. We love to complain to the Lord, we always look to the Lord to see when He will do something for us, but maybe He is telling us, when will you start? When will you make a full effort on your part? Effort, this effort is something that has written so many success stories in the world. Which has changed the lives of so many people in the world. Which has witnessed the victory of so many losers in the world. Try, make a full effort on your part. Learn from your mistakes, and apply the lessons learned from your mistakes in your life. Correct yourself constantly. Change yourself when you have time. Remember one thing, you have to change. If you want to do something big in life, want to do something good, want to prove some people wrong, want to express your power, want to show people your worth, then you have to change, and that is in time. There is still time, there is still a lot of time. Change yourself. Remember, if your today is beautiful, then no one will question your yesterday. Your failures of yesterday will become an inspirational story in front of people. Your failures will inspire some people that if a person can come from that place to this place, then why not me? There are also stories in front of you, whose situation was worse than yours. Whose life was lacking in many things, but still they proved themselves. Proven their worth, corrected their mistakes, applied the lessons learned from their mistakes in their own lives, and changed themselves. Given people a new idea of themselves. History is a witness, nothing happens just like that in this world. Many say that you have to lose something to get something. No, you don't have to lose something to get something, but you have to do something. Now the decision is yours. How do you think? But remember, whether it is life or WhatsApp, people reply by looking at the starts. People judge their ability by looking at their qualifications. I can write to you, there will be no shortage of people by your side, if you can change yourself. Well, don't you want the dreams you have to start taking shape as reality? Then why are you still waiting? Who are you waiting for? Are you afraid of losing? Well, do you have something to lose again? If you had, then the question would be different, but you have nothing to lose again. In middle-class life, there is nothing to lose again. Then what is so afraid of? What are you so afraid of? Why would you be so afraid? The Lord did not send you to this world weak. The power that you have, which you do not appreciate. What you do not want to understand, I think, if any person in this world could know about his power, he would not doubt himself. He would not question his own qualifications. Again, you are not as weak as you think yourself to be. You have never been that weak. So why are you so afraid? If you are deprived of something, then remember that you deserve something much better than that. Undoubtedly, you deserve much more than that, so there is nothing to regret. Try, on your part, make your full effort, try to correct yourself, try to learn from your mistakes, so that the same mistake is not repeated a second time. Remember another thing, everyone has a fixed amount of time. What you have, so do I. You have 24 hours, I have 24 hours, but the value of time is not fixed, because the value of your time is determined by where you use it. The time that you waste cannot be valuable to you. And those who understand the value of time do not waste time. And whether you believe it or not, it does not matter, but the most valuable resource in this world is time. Yes, the most valuable resource in this world is time. The resource that, if used correctly, can make your dreams a reality. But one line taught me a lot. It has brought a lot of change in my life, and do you know that you should never get tension about the things that can be achieved a second time in this world? There will be bad times in life, some things may not be as we want them to be, some situations may not be under our control, you may not get what you want quickly, disappointment, depression, tension, these may not leave you, but after all this, if you think that your life will never change, then this is your misconception. Yes, this is your misconception. No matter what the situation is in life, no matter what the time is, a smile on your face and hope in your heart will never leave. These two things are very necessary for survival. A smile on your face and hope in your heart, because a smile on your face will give you a belief that everything will be fine, the situation will come under control again, it will be exactly as I wanted. Just waiting for time. Hope in your heart will give you the motivation to live. It will give you the motivation to live. I am not talking about excessive hope, which makes a person disappointed. I am talking about the hope that helps a person survive. I know that there is no shortage of people in life to catch mistakes, but there is no one to help you find the right path. But whatever you say, it is nothing new. It is nothing new that you have to take the responsibility of keeping yourself well. Your life is your responsibility to make it beautiful. It is your responsibility to show yourself the right path. It is your responsibility to keep yourself well. Don't forget one thing, that people who have learned to stand in the world, do great things in life. That person is dead even while alive, who has not learned anything from his life, who has not faced his bad times, who has not lived through bad situations, who has not made time his weapon. Who has not had any problems in his life, things like depression and tension have never been a part of his life, or he is dead even while alive. In the life of a healthy and normal person, there will be tension, depression, sadness, and sadness, these are normal. If these are not there, then it is abnormal. You know there is a formula for life, and do you know that formula, whatever happens in the world is for our good? I know that in a short time it will seem abnormal to you, but when you reach a certain stage in life, you will also be forced to say that whatever happens is for the good. One thing you may have noticed is that the things you want from your heart, as easily as you think, are not easily obtained. What do you think? Why does this happen? I don't know what you think. But if you ask me why this happens, my answer will be a little different. I will say that the people of the world do not want to appreciate things that are easy to get. They do not understand the value of things that are free. That is why the Almighty does not want us to get what we want easily. You see, there are many things for your survival that you get for free, but how much is the value of those things to you? The Almighty has given us thousands of such things as gifts through nature, but their value is not very high to us. The reason is that they are available for free, that they are easy to get. Some imperfections provide inspiration for survival. People get what they try to get. Yes, people get what they try to get. I don't know, how much have you given from your side? How much have you tried from your side? If you really deserve something, if something is really good for you, then you will never be deprived of it. The director of the world will never deprive you of it. Never lose your hope, never give up hope. Never forget to smile. Bad times will come, that time will change. This is life, this is a part of life. This is the real secret of life. This is the real reality of life. Don't forget that we don't have our results in our hands. What we have in our hands is our effort. That is our hard work, that is our effort. If you have given your full support, then it's okay. Okay, leave it to the one above. Leave it to the one who desires the best in your life. Who knows best what is right for you, and what is wrong. You want what you like. You don't want what has the power to make your life beautiful. We want what we think is good. We don't want what is good for us anyway. An excessive hope for some wrong things makes us suffer. Remember one thing, nothing is happening to you, it means it will happen. Something big will happen, maybe it will take time, maybe it will take a little longer, but try. You can try, you can try, you can try completely on your part. If nothing good has happened to you, it doesn't mean that nothing good will ever happen. The lives of those people change, who make a full effort on their part. Who repeatedly convince themselves that let's try one more time, let's try one last time. Let's try one more time. This line has changed how many lives of people in the world. I don't know how many lives of people in the world have changed. It is never possible that you will never make mistakes. Every person makes mistakes, we all make mistakes in our lives, but the best among us are those who learn from their mistakes, and apply the lessons learned from those mistakes in their own lives. Make a promise to yourself that, no matter what the situation is, if you make a mistake, you will correct it, and you yourself will be the reason for changing your life. Instead of being afraid of the situation, try to face it. Try, make a full effort on your part. But yes, whatever the situation is, let the hope in your heart and the smile on your face remain. There is no doubt that there will come a time when your life will change too. The people who left will want to come back, will want to be a part of your life again, will claim themselves as your own, but don't forget and accept those who left you once. Don't forget and give them a second chance. Remember, the first mistake can be accepted as a mistake, but the same mistake cannot be called a mistake a second time, because a mistake made a second time is not unintentional. Is there a guarantee that those who have left you once will not leave you a second time? I request you, don't give those who have hurt you a second chance to hurt you a second time. Don't give those who have cheated you a second chance to cheat you a second time. Remember one thing, a person who can understand the suffering of others, can never be the cause of anyone's suffering, and this explains a lot, this proves a lot. In fact, those who hurt you, those who want to leave you, let them go. They may not understand that in their absence, nothing comes to you. Millions of people die every day in this world, who will never get the chance to come to this world a second time, but does that mean that the world will not move on? This world will move on at its own pace. Nothing comes to anyone's coming or going. If you notice yourself, you will understand. When a person dies, within 2 days of that person's death, the world forgets him, his neighbors within a week, his relatives within a month, and his own people before the year has passed. And I think forgetting is the most beautiful habit in the world. Maybe that's why the Lord has made us like this, because a person cannot live with so many memories. He cannot cry over and over again remembering one memory. I would say, forget. Let those who want to leave you go. Since they are not there, you don't care. Don't hurt yourself thinking about the past, think about the future, live with the present. The past can never be changed, and the past is always the past. It will never be the future, so forget them, who don't care about your absence. Even in their absence, you shouldn't care. Actually, those who have hurt you or want to hurt you, they may not know that you can never be happy by hurting others. You can never be good. They may not know that even the Lord above does not guarantee that you will be the cause of someone's pain and no one will be the cause of your pain. Even the Creator himself does not guarantee this. They may not know this. I request you, do not give excessive respect to anyone, then after a while you will lose your own respect. Give him as much respect, give him as much importance, as he deserves to be respected. As much importance as he deserves to be given. And if ever someone wants to look down on you, wants to belittle you, then think that you are much higher than him, because the people who are being pulled from behind are able to pull you from behind because they are behind. So when someone wants to belittle you, then think that you are much higher than him. You are much ahead. It is true that some people will not value you, but don't think that you are worthless because of that. Just remember, you are human, so it is not possible to win everyone's heart. And it is a fact that he can never be your friend who says good things about you in front of you but badmouths you behind your back. Criticizes you in your name. The word friend may be small, but this small word explains a lot. And you will see, in life, the number of true friends is your own friend, good friends are few. In most cases in life, the more you value someone, the more they will neglect you. And these neglected people will want to come back, when your time changes. Yes, it may take a while, but believe me, the day is not far. The day your life will also change. You might be surprised to know, the most expensive things in this world have a high level of deception. Do you know what the 3 most expensive things in this world are? Trust, friendship, and love. Whether you call it trust or friendship or love, the chances of being deceived are highest in these 3 areas. Why do I say this? Because it means that wherever there is negativity, there is as much positivity. And on the other hand, if I say wherever there is positivity, there is as much negativity. And this proves that people will envy you only when they see a tendency to do something good in you. People will criticize you only when you want to do something good. And even after knowing this, if you doubt your abilities, then it is your decision. Even after you see that so many people envy you, criticizing you, after seeing so much, if you doubt your ability, then it's your decision. But a small lesson from childhood taught me a lot. You see, we used to throw stones at the tree that bears the most fruit. The tree that bears the most fruit, there is no exception to this in life.